save that for last. So one of the harder one them for iron out. So I'm gonna do that. Why not? Oh. Aye, why didn't I think of this before? Ladies and gentlemen, there's a beauty to a thing called improvising, you see? And that's one of the key. If you can't improvise, trust me, you're gonna suffer in a life. You're gonna suffer in a life if you can't improvise. So learn that. Cause people are gonna try set you up, people are gonna try spite you, them are gonna try inconvenience you, right? And you just do your thing and just prove say them can't stop you. They cannot be stopped. Wait there. Could I get you to... Alright. See, that's what, you see? Now me have to go bring out the fan. Because when the fly them come out, you know, I don't really depend on that. I don't really depend on that, that's not funny. Look at that. I don't know why I never thought of this before. Don't know why I never think about this before. Now I have to be careful because this is damp. So I can't afford to drop this. Anyway, dropping I eat that, you know. Oh. Yeah man, a lot of people know. Let me tell you, you see, if the only money you know is the money where you can get in your hand, then you know that go, you suffer. You have to know for create opportunity. And always have some alternative, you know. Because like this page is my alternative. Right? Suppose me no want, suppose me not in the mood to do what I normally do. Just use this page and call it a day. I just use this page for that. And then I just see there. Just iron my clothes and chat to people. Why not? Why not? Why not make a series around that? I'm not gonna sit down and ball about oh I lose this and I lose that. Too much people have a little victim mentality, you know. Oh, I don't have no money. Find a way to make it then. Stop ball. Bag of balling, what you to do? When you have ball about you don't have no money and you don't know how the bills are gonna pay. Cool. What you gonna do about it? Do something about it then, man. Do something about it. Right? You have to sensible. I'm gonna say sensible meaning just be resourceful. Be resourceful. Find another way. Watch out. Whoops. Careful now. I can't burn up this. See now, I have to watch out for this, you know. And I stabilize, you know. And stabilize. But yeah. Find a solution, man. Find it. If you can't find the opportunity, then make up. Sometime, you know, in a life, you know, you just have to If you look on a road, as I said, there is no trail for you. You make your own a trail. Make your own a trail. Create your own a path. Instead of this bag of victim mentality and your ball say you don't have this and you don't have that. Alright. One ball. The problem come down to one thing, you know. Nobody not gonna see you and feel sorry for you and as them always say on the internet, no one is coming to save you, right? So anything you want, you have to be a part of that. So whether you're gonna do it by yourself or you're gonna build a team, whether you're gonna do it by yourself or you're gonna build a team, the most important ingredient to that is you. Because watch it. People only know how to be enthusiastic when they win. Now, I'm going to use a perfect example. Because I talk about MMA all the time. Ronda Rousey, by example. She could only be enthusiastic when she did win. She's never recovered since her loss to Holly Holm. One head kick, that was it. Her career has not been the same ever since. It happened to Conor McGregor too. When Conor McGregor started losing, it was a losing streak after that. Conor McGregor used to just chat him way into the MMA. Conor McGregor was the, it was to the point where Dana White used to still parade him around like he's the face of the UFC. And the reason why is because, yes, he's a superstar, right? There's a certain star quality what him have. So him bring is a numbers game. So therefore, it's not a good idea to drop him because he's losing, right? Because that's bad finances, right? So basically that. So if you look on it, if it was anybody else, Dana would have dropped him because you're not bringing seats, you're not doing anything for pay-per-view sales. So therefore, you're not winning and you're not bringing people in the seats. So him gonna drop Conor if that was the case. But because him have little celebrity, he kept him around, right? And he tried it with Ronda too. Right? But that never worked. But the point I'm making is people only know how to be enthusiastic when they win. When things not going your way, how do you respond to that? That's the thing, You can always say, yeah, alright, I say it all the time. You have 8 people in a 100-meter race. I never see nobody train for that and imagine themselves a come last. Nobody has ever done that. Them always imagine themselves a blaze past everybody. What when reality backs you and say, yo, you're not the fastest, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And it's the same thing when you go into a fight. I see a post on Instagram last night where the man them begged them to take it down because it was 2 boxers. And the fight are going. And it looked normal. But after a while, one of the man them completely drop back against the ropes. But him never get touched. Nothing. We have no idea what happened. All we know is him drop back on the ropes and the referee literally was doing a count, but him realized that something never right. It's a seizure the man did have. I dead the man did. Him dead. Him dead. So this is the risk where you have to acknowledge that risk as a fighter that you can dead. It's not a must that you go in there and come out alive. So when you look on an athlete and you're like, all you do is run, all you do is play basketball, all you do is thump people, But you don't know when them a put them body through for them be able to do that. Them a put them body through some serious injury. Now apparently some people theorize that the weight cutting is part of the problem. That them dehydrated and it a mash up them system, and that is true because me hear people are talk about them kidneys are shut down whenever them do a weight cut, and me I say, your kidneys are shut down? Yo. So all me I say is, how do you know how to stay enthusiastic when the fight not going your way? Because life itself is the fight. You understand? Alright, you don't know all the bills them are going to pay. You don't know all this are going to do. You don't know all that are going to do. Well, find something to do. Find something to do. Find an alternative. Create the alternative. Do something else. May I give you a perfect example? I see a lady on TikTok. Lady on TikTok. She could have on TikTok attack slackness and this and that. You know what she did I do? I this me see her do. In a smaddy here. Right? So in other words, she there in the middle of town. I do smaddy here. Thousands and thousands of people have view. People all drop gifts and them something there. Now, well, I tell you, say everybody forget up and do that, but you know, you have to respect the bravery. You have to take chance, and that's what she do. She take chance, right? She take chance, and that's the problem with people. People don't want to take chance, but them want success. Them want to be better than where they are without taking a chance. You have to take chance. This suppose me lose concentration and start talk to you know. Right? I'ma burn up my clothes. A chance me I take you know. Oh. A chance me I take right to so. Chance. Right? A lot of people do not know how to be enthusiastic when them a lose, when things now go them way. Whole heap of things now go my way, but you know, what am I gonna do? Can't sit down and ball about it. Right? You have some people who are gonna do some things for spite you, and you have to realize that you what, you can't make that stop you from what you do. The mission must continue. So if it even means say, alright, them a hold on for your things, and you can't get it till XYZ thing happen, you say no problem. No problem. Right? No problem. And you just go and do what you can do without those things. Yeah? No. I don't know if this will come out good enough. I don't know. This is the flattest surface I ever iron my clothes on, you know. It's very flat. Normally I depend my little bedding, you know. But anyway, this is therapeutic for me, you know. Cause I like this. So something I like. Them things here help me relax. You know what I mean? Them things here help me relax. And then sometimes what I do here might motivate me for do the other things I'm supposed to do throughout the day. You know? I try to remember there's this viral content creator named Mr. Beast, if everybody probably hear about him already. I think he might do something where him come to Jamaica, come build a couple house or some madness, something where him build some house in the country there. But him say something. Him say if you want to go viral, you have to do what has not been done before. And that makes sense. So I go back to what I said about the woman. Like, she ain't in the middle of town and she had the people here. I don't know how many people do that. You understand me? I don't know a lot of people doing that. You have to take chance. Take chance. So that's the problem. Say it already, you know. Only the OnlyFans girl them can lie down on them back and make money. The rest of we have to actually we can't lie down on our back. Not even in wrestling or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, not even then. Because chances are if you're on your back, you are losing. There are very few people that stay on them back and win that fight. I've only seen it once. Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen way back in the day, way back in the day. And he was losing the fight. He was losing. A lucky him get lucky. Yeah, if he never pull off that move there when he did do it, he would have lose. Yeah. So some people, them are gonna broke your vibes. Them are gonna broke your vibes. Them are gonna broke your vibes. But sometimes you have to just say, you know what, yeah, my vibes broke, but I have to do something. I have to make something happen for myself same way. But you know, like, you see, like, come on now. You ruined my little ritual, man. That's why I soon go for my fan. Soon go for my fan. Alright. I don't want this. I don't want this Accordia trip me up, you know. Alright. Let me see. Let me see the results of this. Let me see. Let me see the outcome of this madness, yeah. Let me see. Let me see. How did this turn out? How did this turn out? I wonder. Alright, so I have that sleeve there. And come off from my clothes, man. Come off from my clothes. Yeah, the man. Seriously? Thank you. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Yeah. You're not too bad. Upon that. And I can always wear this later in my other video then. You see that? Upon that. Not going bad. Not going bad at all. Alright, I'm going to plug out this before an accident take place. Yeah? So far, hold on there. Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, after that, just make it take little sun and I eat that, you know. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, evidence that little of the work, though. Yeah. Alright. But the one of them. This one, Lord God, me hate iron this because Hey, the material is this coming like jeans. It's coming like jeans. It's thick. Understand? It's thick. Yeah. So yeah, don't fret and panic. Cause the fretting and panicking, it not do nothing. The bag of energy where you waste for fret and panic is like what you really do. Energy and time you waste worrying about nothing. You worry about nothing. Nothing at all. Come off from my clothes, please. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, man, what go on? I know say you, man. I know, man. I know say you, man. Yeah. They're just a reason and an iron clothes. That's what this is about. Just a reason and iron clothes. Not a thing else me I do. Right? That's what this is about. But yeah. Well, you know what? It's alright. I'm not even a cuss. Because I know I'm not using data, so I don't know. Like my internet look like it move slower. Can't bother you, man. Beggars cannot be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. Today what? Today is 1, 2, 3. Oh, today is the 4th. Today is the 4th. Today is the 4th. Yeah. Alright. I wanted to say another reason why we suffer enough time. We suffer enough time because we are trying to shoulder everything by ourselves. Alright? We are trying to shoulder enough of this by ourselves. We can't do it by ourselves. No matter what it is, you can't do it by yourself. It don't matter what it is. Business, your household, family, you can't run none of that by yourself. You know. And you know, you just can't make no excuse. You know what I mean? You can't make no excuse. No matter if you're separated, divorced, married, house burned down, them thief your car, whatever. Like you can't make no excuse. No matter what, you just have to keep. You just have to continue. Okay, if you're not firm in a giddy and it done, you know. Life make for test the whole away. And if we can't go through any little tragedy, then anything good in our life we don't deserve it then. Because we can't even take little pressure. You know? Oh man. If you can take sunshine, you must can't take rain. You know. But that's the thing with people. And you know, enough people they don't realize that time is not a thing that you can't people always take time for granted, you know, like them don't realize that what you do now affect later. So therefore, them feel like they can do you something today and then they mash up the potential for business later on. And then when you move on with other people and do business with other people, more successful people than them are gonna say, boy, why you couldn't do that for me? No, because you dash with the deal. You mash up the arrangement, you dash with the deal. So now I would have done it for you, but you mash up the arrangement. You know, you have to move right. People don't understand consequence, you know. People don't understand consequence. What you say today affects tomorrow. So you can't diss somebody and then ask them tomorrow if them can do some free advertising for them. Can't do that. You done diss me already. That not gonna work. Or if you diss me and then ask me for a favor next day. People memory short. Them have amnesia. Right? So a lot of people like to say that, oh, business is business, and you know, business don't have no, you know, emotional aspect to it, but that is a lie. Because if you, alright, think about it like this. There's an example. There's somebody, they were driving in a parking lot and they were late for the interview. And them literally swerve and see the person about to take that particular parking spot, and them literally swerve and reverse into the people parking spot. And as if to say, yo, me not care about you, me late for my interview. Him all flip the person off and say, yo, hold on upon one of them here. You understand? Yeah. Now, the person in the vehicle take them L for the day. And sometime later, the person sit down and wait on who going to do the interview with them and whatever. So when them calling me now and a film time now for going there, when them go into the interview room, the very person when him cut off, take him spot and flip off the person. That very person was the person on the panel that was interviewing. Yeah? So that go back to our I-Octane song when name Mind Who Them Are This. Mind who them are this. You don't know who you are talk to, and you get up and you disrespect somebody, and the same somebody where you disrespect at them, you look the work from. You style the very person who own the company, and the CEO of the company get this. In Jamaican terms, it would have been, hey boy, go suck your mother. And you take the driving spot. You take the little parking spot from him. And you don't realize that at the boss parking spot you go take, and the CEO for the company and him made this. You have to be careful what you do. Enough time we do things and we feel like say it just affect in like, oh, it affects later. So you have to mindful of consequence. You have to mindful of that, man. Mindful of the consequence. Yeah. So create the opportunity them and don't play no victim. One. And also be mindful how you deal with people on road. Because if me get up on this you and then I come in at your store now, how it go? You're going to remember me. You know, and you're going to deal with me away because I did deal with you away earlier. You know. People have to remember consequence, man. Have to remember. Right? You can't just look on people and say, well, you are nothing to me. So I don't need to rate you because what do you do for me? You don't know who them be. You don't know what that person could have been for you. So be mindful of the passage of time. Right? Be mindful of the passage of time. You don't get up and just feel like say today is just today. Today is connected to tomorrow. Tomorrow is connected to the day after and the day after and the day after. there's a consequence. There's always a consequence. What you do today lead to tomorrow. So we can't diss people up today and by morning we try and make up back. Nah man. Nah man, just if you have manners to them, have manners to them. If you diss them, diss them. Don't bother switch up. If you know say you're not gonna need them, then maybe you can say, alright, I'm gonna diss them. You know. But you never know. A man might look on somebody and say, yo, alright, I'm gonna bully you. Right? Or whatever the case. And you deal with that person that way. Something happen to you, you get gunshot or you in an accident. You end up on a hospital bed. The person where you used to bad up and bully, that are your surgeon. That are the person who operate on you. Then can take your life right there so and call it a day and say, boy, you died due to complications. They can lie. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. You don't know. So you have to be mindful. How you treat people yesterday determines how them deal with you today. How you treat people today determine how them deal with you tomorrow. So be mindful of that. Just be mindful of it. Because it's like, alright, business relationships not different from the intimate ones. You might have a business relationship with somebody and them, for whatever reason, them decide to be unreasonable and whatever. And I say, cool. You do what you do for close off with the thing and you move on with somebody else. When them see you thriving with somebody else now, them are going to look and say, why you couldn't do that for me? And you look on him and say, coming like you know no memory. You know no memory. Member say, me and you didn't move good. Right? But then all of a sudden, everything that I did for you before I could pay you, you never remember that. You never remember when I pay a bill for you where you couldn't afford outside of the agreement with me and you have. You never remember when I pay another bill for you outside of the agreement we have. That means send me the pay things for you when I never ask you back for. I never ask you back for the money there. And then what you do now, you decide to, alright, what you're going to do now, you're going to get spiteful now and you prevent me from getting my things by locking me out of your place. And then you expect me to just have amnesia to it. Right? You expect me to have amnesia to it. So then after you do all of that now, I'm finally do what needed to happen in order for me to get back my things. Right? Later on you go see me or message me or say some foolishness like, how come you work with them and you do so much for them and me never get that? You look on him and say, coming like you remember short. You remember short? Yeah man, your terabyte space run out. You ever use Google Drive or OneDrive and them tell you say you run out of space? Or you look on your phone and them tell you say you're low up on storage? Yeah man, I use that right now. You remember short man, you remember short. That is why I don't get up. I don't get up on these people. Because I don't know what they'll be able to do for me later. I now got this year and then next thing you know, you could have literally be the person where could I get me some free ticket to some show, but I come and this you have to pay full price. See all them thing there? You have to be careful how you deal with people. Then when them see you now, right, I do something with other people, you build for them brand and you make them brand successful. Them want frowns like say, why you never put out that effort there for them? And the answer to that question is simple. You have people when I understand say a modern time them are living now. Them expect say your reputation is enough to make people come at your shop, come visit you. Nothing no go so. You need to depend on social media. You need to utilize your TikTok. You need to advertise. There's no company that you know that don't advertise. They spend every day for the month, for a year, them are advertise. Every day of the month of every year, there's not a single day they don't spend money on advertising. Every day. Them not take no break. Every day them are advertise. But you want to compete with that. If you're not willing to do more than them, how are you going to be more than them? You have to be willing to do more than them. If you do less, expect less. But that's the problem. People want to do less and want to get the same as people who do way more. You can say, oh, but them have millions of dollars. Cool, but you have social media. Social media don't cost you the same amount of money as what them man they have. Them have a reputation, them have a brand, them have branches, them have a whole heap of advantages over you. Them have a chain. Them have history. And them have them ups and downs as well. So a whole heap of time I see Starbucks in a problem where a lot of people boycott Starbucks because of whatever reason. How do you know mitigate that? How do you prepare for people that would potentially boycott your brand? How you deal with that? You never know say it would happen. So one of them things there. So you have I mean, alright. Let me use myself as an example. Being bright don't mean say you're gonna pass an exam. Being prepared make you pass exam. So even if you're bright, you can be the brightest, you can be the most talented, but you see if you're not prepared and you're not trained, guess what? You'll go out there and mash up on the field. Because you never train. You never do what you did for do. So you could have been better. Somebody where you used to get 17% on them test paper and one day they get 85. You used to get 99%, but you dropped to 85. Those are not the same people. Why? Because you fell below your potential. You could have done better. The person to your left, them rise way above them station. Them improve from 17 all the way to 85. 68% jump in them improvement. Them improve by 68%, whereas you what you do, you drop. Him improve by 68, you drop by what? By 14? Not the same people. So therefore, you have to have preparation. Whether in an exam or business, you have to have preparation. Preparation alone is going to carry you through. You have to be prepared for the possibility of failure. Right? The possibility that things can run out. Yeah. But most people don't prepare for that. Just like how people never prepare for divorce. Remember one time one woman looked at me and tell me, say, the reason why me did end up where I end up is because I was aiming to be a baby father and not a husband. Something to that effect, she say. Something to that effect. And I look on her and say, you ever see nobody train for going on one race? And them train, believing say, them a go something there. Them never train for lose. So why you think somebody I get married for divorce? Them never want it for fail. Why you think say somebody would have got in it like they believe that it would have last? Look here, people switch up all the time, you know, so you're not in control over people that switch up. You have no control over that. So the problem is everybody want it to they want to do this thing where, well, it's your fault. Oh, you can't control people loyalty. People loyalty switch up depending on the day. Right? You cannot make somebody loyal to you. You can't. There's nothing you can do to make a person loyal to you. That is up to them. You can't do nothing about that. So in here people, I go up on social media, give all kind of advice. How to never get cheated on. How to get your ex back. How to do this, how to do that. The only thing you can do is get lucky that you have somebody that have the same mind as you. If you have somebody that value loyalty the same way as you, then you're lucky. Be grateful that you are that fortunate. You understand? Yeah. You have to be grateful. Because it boils down to luck. You have to have two people that believe say them depend on a team. And them have to want it. If one person waver, that's it. All it takes is one of them for decide say, yo, them can't do this no more. Nobody waste their time and fight for that. If they don't want it, load them. Because you have two choices. Yeah, manners. I just iron clothes and I reason with people. So what I say is I was saying you have no control over somebody's loyalty. Regardless of relationship, business, whatever. You're not in control over them loyalty. None at all. The only thing you can do is what you're supposed to do. If that person not loyal no more, you can't do nothing about that. But people behave like say you have control. You're not in control over that. You don't. So just do the best you can. All you can do is your best. You can't do nothing else. You know? All you can do is your best. Just like how I do my best not to burn up myself. Can't afford for this drop off and me embarrass on the people in live. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, like, alright. Come remember, I did do my CSEC exam them years ago. Let me see. 21 years ago. Let's call it that. 21 years ago, right? And you have to tell yourself the truth. You have to tell yourself the truth. You can't be dishonest with yourself. Tell yourself the truth. You know that realistically, yeah, you being bright is not enough for passing an exam. Right? It's not about being bright. Just like how, alright, a whole heap of woman look good on the road and nobody not married them. But them always there in the gym, them always flaunt them body, but nobody no take them up. Why nobody no wife them? Why? Because them are focused on looking good rather than being good. And it's the same thing. Like you can do that in business as well. You think say, well, me have that brand here, me have that reputation here. Everybody have to come look for me. No. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the work for attract the customer them, for attract the new clientele. People, it's like people want to be great by default. People want to be great by default. And it can't work. Like, it doesn't matter how talented you are, you have to work. You might have to work less, but you still have to work. Right? And even in the music industry, you see it too. In the music industry, the man will put in the work ethic, that's the person will get it. Him not have to be the most talented, but him put himself out there, that's it make himself seem like him are the most relevant. Him look the most relevant because what? Him not give no break. You got tired. you got tired for seeing face, you got tired. So him not give no break. An example of that is Cartel when him did their prison. Cartel did their prison, a lockdown dancer. Hey, dancehall never get a break from Cartel in the first couple of years, you know. No break, them not get. Right? Man stay from GP and mash up the whole life same way. So that is work ethic. That's a work ethic right there. So you being talented don't mean anything. You looking good don't mean anything. Alright, you look good, but you have to be good as well. You can't just look good, you have to be good. Simple as that. So it no matter if I'm bright. If I'm bright and I don't prepare for exam, I might not fail the exam, but I might not get as high as I could have get. So there's that. Failing doesn't mean you fail the entire paper. Failing means that you fail yourself. So if you perform below your own standard, you have failed. Right? So one of them things there. You just have to know what your standard is. Really simple like that. So, you know, preparation. It's all about that. Right? Because guess what? Alright, even when me used to got some teachers extra lessons back in the day, I never teaching alone did make them money. Them did have a bag of book. Them stitch up some book and photocopy whole heap of them. And what them do? Them sell back the book. Sell back the book and get every student in them class have to have the book there. Otherwise, it don't make no sense because you not can follow the homework and all them something there. So them used to sell book. Right? See, this is why I'm used to, you know, this is why I had the fun out here, man. Now the fly them just decide to them want to pitch back everything. Anyway, yeah. So, as I say, and that's another thing. There are very few people in this life that can do one thing and make a bag of money. You have to be elite in order to do that. You have to be an elite athlete or an elite musician. Right? Either an elite artist or an elite athlete. Those are the, or an elite comedian, whatever. Elite entertainer or an elite athlete. If you're neither of those, doing one thing alone now go make you no wealth and no riches. So no bother fool yourself. Right? So no teacher can reach off a teaching alone. That don't make no sense. And nobody will have a business can make a business off of one product. Can't work. Because some people are loyalists. So for example, you have Devon House ice cream. You go there, you want pistachio, them not have it. You walk out. You walk right out. Because that you want. You know business with nothing else. You are a loyalist. You understand? So you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful. Yeah? I feel mindful, man. I feel mindful. I don't know. Might look for our next, you know, the next rack. Hold on there. I broke it. Watch out. Farm. Now me I forget to get the next one. Look on that. Look on that. Look at that. That's why you have to choose metal over plastic, you know. You see that? Yeah, what am I saying now? Yeah, so I'm not gonna sit down and wait for nobody to get anything done. Cause you see the problem with the whole heap of people is that them are wait upon somebody for I don't know. They must have wait upon somebody for, you know, them are wait upon somebody for give them the instruction manual on greatness. I guess. Most that them are wait upon. Them are wait upon somebody for give them the, you know. Maybe if I listen to Gary V, don't get me wrong, you can listen to Gary V, you can listen to Alex Hormozy, you can listen to Steve Bartlett. I listen to all of them. But you have to do something, and that's the problem. Only for people them just listen, them now do. You have to do. You have to do. You have to do as well. You have to do. You have to do. As a matter of fact, forget even do. You have to die. You have to do it every day. So when I say die when it's time to die, it means discipline is everything when you do it every day. Die when it's time to die. Alright? Yeah. So you're gonna hear me talk about that in the, you know, the Little Boss Man digital media thing and all of that. Right? You can't wait upon somebody to do it for you. Right? Because if you go into the supermarket and buy up your things, put it in your fridge or put it in your counter or wherever you know, the shelf and this and that, right? If you not take out the thing them and cook them are stand in there. You can't wait upon somebody to do it for you, right? That is how success works. You can't wait upon somebody to get it done for you. And a lot of people, they are waiting. They are dependent. Right? And you, them are depend upon. That's why I'm glad. I'm glad to quit my 9 to 5. I'm glad. And the reason why is because you have some people now where them are wait upon a little salary there. And because them know say that salary there come, them can predictably call you and say, you have 25, can give me? And if you're not firm in yourself in terms of have the ability to say to them, yo, man, I do it, you know. But rather tell you say I can't do it because I don't have it, rather than I have it and tell you say I can't do it. So yeah, and also we have to talk about support. A lot of people don't know what support is. A lot of people, as a matter of fact, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people lit and never lip. which basically mean a lot of people love in theory but never love in practice. Yeah? Them love in theory but never love in practice, which basically mean or I can say it like this. Most people sit but never sip. Most people support in theory but they never support in practice. So most people sit and never sip. Yeah. Because think about it. You know say me did resign from my teaching work. You didn't know. And you never look and say, alright. You have an online teaching business or whatever. So even though you don't have the 9 to 5 again, let me see how I can get people interested for coming to your class so that you'll be able to make the same or more than when you did there over there. But guess what happened? People want you to be successful without their contribution to that. Remember, I'm going to tell you. So you see, if you're successful, don't expect them support. They want you to be successful on your own so them can leech off of that. But I can tell you straight, you say anyhow me successful without your input, none of the money where you never help me. If you can't help me make no money, you can't help me spend it. So I'm going to say about that. If you can't help me make the money, you can't help me spend it. And that applies to everybody. Everybody. They can't help me make the money, you can't help me spend it. Because that's the problem. Whole heap of people want, alright, we put it like this. Come and see it happen already. Right? Them, you ask them, oh, Jano, I have to call him back. Oh, I have to call back Eddie. Oh God. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, sorry, I've been distracted. So, yeah, I call him back. Who knows? Maybe the live soon done. Cause so as soon as it touch an hour, I'm gonna look at you and say, yo, we're gonna lock off your life, Lord, you see that? I don't like when that thing ruffle up back, Come on, man. Let me get my sleeve right. Yeah. So anyway, most people sit but never sip. Most people lit but never lit. Right? Cool. So just remember that. A lot of people them want to stand from a distance, watch you make it, and then come and benefit from it. So you just remember that. So we finished 2. We have 1 more to do after this. So it was fun, Yeah. It was fun. So who knows? Either I make the live lock off itself or I just lock it off in a little bit. Maybe I can finish this before that time. Then we can do that. Let's see. Let me challenge myself and see if we can iron all of this before. Now watch it. Them say go where you're appreciated, go where you're valued. Go where you're appreciated, go where you are valued. Right? So if one person where you do business with get up and diss you, and then the other person will call you and say, yo, why you fix this for me? Then you know what to do. You know. Go where you're appreciated. You know. Because when them see the value of what you do and them see say, boy, you really a turn over something for them. I'm going to say, yeah, man, you know, them are going to remember. Them are going to be grateful. Right? You have some people where their memory short. You have some people where you do things for them and them don't remember how you go out of your way for them. So you just say, cool. Just stop. When you stop doing it, you will see what you don't even have to see. Because what will happen is that them are going to want to call you and the members send them this you. So you have to just look and say, remember now, we had an agreement. The agreement is I close off this payment with you. I get everything that you have confiscated. And after we make this exchange, I never speak to you again. You don't call me. I don't deal with you. End of story. People memory short, man. They memory short. They are gonna behave like say, you know, like yeah, man. You never go to your way for them. You never help them do nothing. You know, you never give them free service where them supposed to pay for and all them something. Them never remember that. But it's fine. Yeah. So, alright. Almost done, man. Almost done. Almost. Almost done. Yeah. That's why again you have to be careful how you talk to people. Because if you say something to them and them remember, you know you can't look at them and tell them say you never said this and never said that. No man, be careful what you say. You understand? Worse if you say it in a voice note. You can't delete the voice note and say you never say it, you know. Because people have a record. So I better you know. Better you just, you know, hold your meds and say no man. I better me not say this than me say it and then me have to take back the chat. That happens. It happens in every aspect of life. It happens in a business, it happens in a regular conversations with you and whoever it is you deal with. Right? Oh, I get that part there. Get that part. Yeah, like, trust me. People memory short and you just have to, as long as you know, then you know say you did do what you did supposed to do. Sometimes you do more, sometimes you do too much. So, how we that you know? We got it's funny how you only know me when trophy them show up in my home again. Phone them show up in my zone again and phone me when like say me want to show with them. Never known for blend the phone with them with the name of home with them. You know me blend like somebody when them home me rent me don't pretend. That's why I never roll with them. Yeah, that you have to tell people. Well, let's say you don't know people until money is involved. Yeah? You don't know nobody till money is involved. When money involved, you see who them really is. And that's the thing, you need to understand this. You see, if you're amongst certain people and them have an attitude, oh, sorry about that, see? When I tell you said this did happen, alright, see it there? The life soon done. I tell you. Yeah, so hopefully I can match up this before they. Yeah, some people like you have to be mindful of like the suffering mentality. You have some people who feel like say suffering just happen to them alone, like them alone are suffering. That's how them talk. They move and behave like say them alone suffer. Yeah. That for them, you know? That for them like meds. Yeah man, and me alone I suffer. Me alone. Them have a copyright upon suffering, not for them. Yeah man. Just me. But what make you so special? Like other people now suffer too. Like other people now struggle too. But they are struggle. But the difference is some people are good at pretending while others are good at, you know, not necessarily pretending, but they take so much action that they don't have time to worry about, boy, what am I gonna do? Them just get things done. Them just get things done. Them just get up and say, well, the bills them need for pay, I go do this, I go do that, I go do this. If it means say me have to bake about 50 bread pudding by myself and then go road and sell them individually, and that I go do. Why am I go sit down and wonder how the bill them I go pay? No, find a way to pay the bill them. And make some money that you have more than. I'll tell you something, you cannot be comfortable and successful. That no work. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to be uncomfortable. If you want success, you have to be uncomfortable. You have to do things where you don't want to do. You have to go above and beyond. Above and beyond. Right? I don't necessarily want to just say this. But I do it. Don't it? Yeah. You know what I mean? I have to take risk. Every page what I have is a risk. Anyone on my page can flop. Anyone on my page can get deleted or removed. Don't it? You know what I mean? Ah. Yeah. No, this might not perfect, but you know. Kinda, you know. These things find a joy in your life. This give me joy. I'm not be so nobody want to say. You want to call me silly, that is fine. But this is my little joy, you know. See that? Plan that. You know. Alright, now this me have to fix up that. You see that? Little crease there the same way. So may I get rid of that. I'll get rid of one of the crease them. I think that's it. That's the only crease I've left. And then watch out. One stain there over there, so thank God. Ah. Yeah. I think I get out this. Yeah. See there? Crease gone, you know. Crease gone, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. But this now, I don't know what caused this. I don't know. Whatever. they're on the last leg, you know. And this easy. Because it's silky, it's easy for press out. So I done, we're done. We're practically done. Practically done. Practically done. Everything is a blessing in disguise, you know. Right? All things have to come to an end. You know? Yeah. So, this is the last one. Last of it. Last of it. Last of it. So big up everybody for, you know, a mix of the two. Two bird, one stone. Iron my clothes and chat to people. Why not? Why not? Why not? So, no make nobody flap your show, no make nobody stop your show. So if you feel away, just find a way when you feel away, man. When you feel away, find a way. Yeah, man. You'll figure it out. But there is no such thing as complete hopelessness. Yeah, man. Find a way, man. You'll find it, man. You'll find it. Yeah? Yeah, man. We need more of them, yeah. Because maybe I would have done faster if we did have more of them, you know? Maybe. So if your life done abruptly, I apologize. Yeah. So, probably do this again tomorrow. If I have clothes for iron. If I do. If not, then maybe I'll just sit down and chat. But otherwise, yeah. 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 So, I dip for now. I dip for now. Watch out.